crime scene analyst and former sheriff's lieutenant were among the people who took the stand today in the Thomas McClain trial. Good evening, I'm Brannagantest. The family of the 22-year-old man fatally shot by police filed a wrongful death lawsuit. On the night of September 16, 2014, Eureka Police conducted a warrant search on Allard Avenue for a man who lived in the duplex next to where Tommy McClain and his cousin resided. Authorities saw McClain spin a magazine of what looked like a gun and put it in his pants. Sergeant Stevens got out of his car to give McClain commands. In court today, the commander said his intent was to have a conversation without it escalating. Officer Stephen Linfoot came out to assist authorities. They say they gave McClain commands to raise his hands, but they saw him reach for a gun at his waist. Officer Linfoot shot McClain 3 times and the victim died in the hospital. The DA ruled that there was no wrongdoing by police. Detective Ronald Harpfam, the lead investigator for the case, took the stand as well. A photo of an actual gun and the replica that was found on McClain's body was displayed. The reason was to show how officers can't tell the difference between a real gun and a faked one because they look alike. Roger Clark, a retired LA sheriff lieutenant with 27 years of experience in law enforcement, said there should only be one person giving commands. Otherwise, there should be misunderstanding if multiple people are yelling. Clark also said that hypothetically, subjective fear of an officer is not justification for lethal force. However, when asked by attorney Nancy Delaney if it's appropriate when an officer feels that the person could cause death or serious injury to another, he said yes. Clark and plaintiff attorney Dale Gallipo also brought up the discussion of using less than lethal weapons to take a taser. Among those who took the stand was Alexander Jason, an expert crime scene analyst who went over details of the shooting and what the evidence showed. The jury was also reminded of a fact to consider, that the toxicology report showed Thomas McClain had a blood alcohol content level of 0.13. The 6-person jury will be deliberating at the federal courthouse in McKinleyville tomorrow. It's almost becoming an epidemic. Another armed robbery, the 6th in the past 2 weeks, and this time it happened at a Trinidad casino. According to an employee at Chirac Heights, an armed robber entered around 4 this morning. The suspect brandished a semi-automatic pistol, stole an undisclosed amount of cash, then ran off. No one was injured. A suspect description has not been released. A massive slide that came down on Highway 299 in Trinity County will continue to keep the roadway closed in both directions through the weekend. The area near Big French Creek Road is familiar to Caltrans crews. Last year it closed 299 multiple times. A large boulder is sitting precariously in the slide area and will have to be removed by heavy equipment. Intermittent openings are possible and crews will work to get folks through as they can. State Route 36 is the closest and most direct detour around the closure. A female victim was transported to the hospital after allegedly getting struck multiple times by a hit-and-run driver. Residents at Chin's Motel on Broadway heard a woman screaming around 5 p.m. night. They found her lying in the parking lot with blood on her arm and torso. The woman is in her 50s and told her neighbors that an unknown driver hit her with a car, then backed up and hit her again before yelling expletives and driving off. Her husband said she was coherent when she was taken to the hospital by ambulance. Witnesses told police suspect's vehicle was possibly cream or tan, 1990s Chrysler or Ford Taurus. No further vehicle or suspect description were provided. The incident is under investigation. Everyone is talking about the electric car as a way of saving fuel, but for a long time, electric and hybrid cars may have been out of our price range. In tonight's Green Report, Dave Silverbrand looks at these gas savers and how they are more accessible than ever.
The hybrid car, an electrical alternative to gasoline.
Because the Volt is one or the other.
And we paid a pretty penny for the cars that would operate on electricity.
If you have ideas for the Green Report, contact Dave at KIEMDave@gmail.com. A cross-country runner in Pennsylvania is recovering after being hit by a deer during a race. The incident happened during the NCAA Division in Midwest Regional Cross Country, a championship at DeSales University. The cell phone video shows several deer running across the course. One of them ran right into Gwynwood Mercy University senior Justin Deluzio, sending him crashing to the ground. Deluzio managed to get up and finish the race with the help of 2 of his teammates. His coach says he's doing okay. He's just a little sore and bruised up. Thank you for watching tonight. Stay tuned for this evening. I'm Brannagantest.